Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is the Creative Hour. And today it is Chip Tune, and that's exciting. We're doing Chip Tune today. In 1 hour, I need to make a song, finish it, get it done, play it back. Rock and roll, let's Oge! Hello, welcome to the show. My name is Jade, and this is the Creative Hour. And of course, I hope you're doing okay. Yes, it is the 1 hour song challenge. We've got 50 minutes up on the clock there. Today it is Chip Tune because I'm unable to sing at the moment thanks to doctor's orders. So, doctor's orders.
Doctor's orders.
So I'm not allowed to sing. So last week we did a film score. So this week we had the options last week, film score or chip tune. And you chose film score. So this week I thought, let's do chip tune. The rules are this. The rules are that I'm only allowed to use what I have here on my iPad. That can be like ChatGPT, any DAW I like, any app I like. I can use samples from an external hard drive. I can use other things from an external hard drive, but it must be connected to this very iPad right here. That is the deal. That is the go. And I only have 50 minutes to do it. There's a clock that counts down. Let's say hello to you all. Then we're going to get into it. Thomas, thanks for dumping everybody. Great show as always. Thomas Christ, he's a legend. Jenny Jolivet, Phoenix Falling, cover by CQ, Fat Panda Cat, Mark Bro, what's going on? Pausing Guitars. Who else do I see in the list? Let's go up. Jade, we have the same names. I think I got most of you as I scroll up, try and catch everyone, as many as I can. Very good. I think I got most of you. We're all good. DJ Big Red, what's happening? Mark Bro, boom, boom, boom. Let's. Oh, so chip tune. Shit, we're going to be working today in Logic Pro for iPad. That is the DAW that I've chosen for this particular project. Yes, and Thomas has said here, you can become a Wart Warrior, become a member. It's $1. Just hit the members. There's a link to do so. And I need to set the clock. So if you want to encourage me along here for this particular thing, I'm going to set the goal at 5 chats, super chats. If you want to donate, it certainly does help. We'll set it for 45 minutes. And love, exciting and new. So the goal is started. If you'd like to help me get to that goal of 5 super things, then that is absolutely 100% appreciated and all of that stuff. You can join the Patreon. And yeah, there you go. Thomas has got all the links, all the stuff, all the things. All right, so we have member for 36 months. Thank you, Mark, so and much. All right, the clock's ready. We're ready to go. Hey, yay. You ready? Chip tune, huh? Chip tune. The clock starts now. We're off. Let's do it. Let's open up Logic and get into this. We're going to create a brand new project for today. I'm going to start off by using Scalar, try and create some chords. I'm going to start off with a MIDI track. We're going to go into the bottom corner here and select Scalar because it can help me get some chords and I don't have to think about it, but then we're going to have to put in a chord track along the top here so we can do some other fancy bismo. For now, I'm just going to put in a piano just so we have some kind of tone coming through. Of course, we're going to keep the BPM at 120. We can possibly change that at another time as we go on because we're only putting in MIDI notes at the moment. I'm going to go over here to songs and go to anime. What do we got here? We got a C major scale. Okay. They seem like okay. All you membership sluts over there. Mark, PC, 32 months as well. Thank you. Thomas, 36 months. Thanks, guys, so much for being members. These are our chords. I'm going to take these. I'm going to drag them in there just for now. So what I'm going to do is create a chord track before anything else. So we'll just leave this open so I can access these chords. I'm going to bring in a chord track up here and hit the plus. And it's going to give us a C. So we need a C major. We're already got a C major there. That's good. So let's stretch. We'll just bring it for there. Now I'm going to click this little copy tab so you can actually bring and copy these across. So you can make a large number of them and then go through and change them. You can also do this too. If I open up this window to the side, you'll notice now, as I click on these, we have the option to use a MIDI input over here. So if I click this, now I can say, I want this one to be an E minor. Did it work? Didn't work. Why is that not working? Come on, MIDI input. Normally works. What have I done wrong? We got chord, we got waiting for input. That's connected. It's not even taking that. That's weird. Try another one. Let's go use MIDI input. Hoi, oi, oi. Very strange. Let's get out of this chord section, come back to track. Make sure MIDI input is selected to, there we go. That's what I had wrong, I think. Let's come back over here, MIDI input. There we go. Did you see that? And now that E minor is up here. So now I can click on this one and do MIDI input, F major. We can come over to this one, MIDI input, E. So there is our chords. All right, so now I want to put in the other chord. So this will be the chorus. So what we'll do is we'll bring this full screen. And these are our other chords. I'm going to take those and then we're going to come in, scroll back here, and I'm going to copy these. So let's just drag this one over here and then this one over here, this one over here, and this one over here. So this is just setting up our chord palette. So we're going to have no problems going forward. MIDI input, A minor. We've got this one, MIDI input, F, add 9, a B diminished, and lastly, an E7. Let's change that. Let's add a 7 to that. That's E minor 7. We want an E major 7. Is that right? Yeah. There we go. E7. There's our chords. All good. So we shouldn't have to play too much in underneath here. That is what we're going with today. I'm going to leave scalar running. So I'm just going to turn it off. We don't actually need it. We've got our chords in here. From here on in, we can pretty much put in whatever we want. So what I'm going to do is now join these chords together. So let's do that. So I'm going to hit the select button up the top here and hit 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn off the select button, click again, and then we're going to group these together. So those chords are now grouped. We're going to do the same thing over here. Hit select and 1, 2, 3, 4. Off, tap, tap, and group chords. So these now can be moved around wherever we want. We can move them around and we can, instead of playing anything in, just go, you know what, let's go drag that down there and we'll drag another one over here. So now we can just start copying these, right? So I can extend these out if I want. Let's just do a drag. So we'll have 2 of them. And I'm going to copy this one over here, just so we got all those chords in there. And then I'm going to take this one here and drag it down. And there's our chorus. And we'll do another. Oh, what happened? Hang on. What happened to my chords? They disappeared. That's very strange. So there are the chords. Why did they disappear? All right, that worked. Let's drag this one now over here onto there. Good. We're good. So now we can drag this down here. And there's our chords. There's our chorus. We can drag another one of these over here. And we're ready to start doing stuff. Boom. So scalar is off. How long we got? 43 minutes. We're going okay. Goody goody, Gumdrops. Let's replace this. We don't need a piano, so we're going to try and find another app. So I'm going to hold down on this and hit replace. And we're going to do a search, of course, for, we want to look for recent instruments. Let's come down here and we are looking for Audio Kit Pro because they have a bunch of these. We've got the Saga synth and we've got the Nintendo one too. So SNES synth and Saga synth. I'm going to grab the, let's go with Saga synth and see how we go. Okay, that's a nice start. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this now is make a copy of this. So we're going to do a duplicate, drag this up the top because I want to reuse Scalar. So we can come into this one here. We can ditch Scalar. We don't need it anymore. It's just taking up resources. So let's remove it from there. But we have this track up the top that has Scalar. And we can come in here and use Scalar to put in some interesting notes. So let's do that. I'm just going to pick a random sound from here for now. Let's go through some sounds. Nice. That'll do for now. And what I'm going to do is record some stuff in here. So we're going to use Scalar this time. Let's bring Scalar back up. Thank you all for being here today. I see 21 of you here. And we're going to bounce out of this over to Scalar, turn it on, because we've got these chords in here. So we can come in with Scalar and create some performances. So let's play this. Just going to take that back to the start. And what I'm going to do is bring down the sequence here. That's nice. So we have performances here, and I think what I'm going to do with this performance is we're going to come in and load something like an arpeggio. So let's do that. Let's do like a arpeggio, and we'll do like a converge diverge. Now, it sounds wrong because we're kind of going over, but trust me, this will work. So we'll set record up here and should be able to record this in. Make sure we've got no count in. So we can stop that there and trim this. And there's our two sections. Let's go in and halve this. So we're going to split this right up the middle. There's a split by playhead. This can come over here. This can be deleted. This there and this to there. So now we should have in here matching chords. "38 minutes. Where are those chords gone? Disappeared. Okay. That doesn't feel right. Let's find another sound. Because we were just using that as a placeholder. Where's the fucking sound gone? Logic. I fucking hate Logic. Thank you, Mark. Where are these? Where have they gone? Like, it's there. The notes are there. Oh, they're there now. Okay, it works now. Weaver, thank you. Where have they gone? I'm going to put a freeze on both these tracks. Oh, man. We pay like $15 a year for this. Like, come on. Come on, bro. I don't even know what to say about Logic anymore. I fucking love it, but talk about trying one's patience. I mean, honestly, really, it just, don't you think? It's just a. All right, let's get over here. We'll go over scaler. Oh, it's frozen. We've got to unfreeze it. Let's just unfreeze this one. Shit, man. That's probably why it's happening. Let's see. Logic is scrambled, man. It just does its own thing, doesn't it? Let's see if it works. Please. Yay. Right, now the reason I say to freeze these tracks is because a lot of the time with these audio kit apps, when you come back to your project, the sounds have been rebooted. It's a really frustrating thing that I think a lot of people are dealing with. All right, let's create a bass track now. So we're going to recreate this. Again, we've got a little ditty in there. We need some bass. Obviously, I'm doing the drums last today, so let's remove scalar from this. We don't need it. Thank you. We've got scalar over here. Let's see what we can find in the old bass department. We'll do a search in here. So we'll go, we'll do a search. Can we search? All search. Let's do bass. All right. Why are some of the keys working and some of them aren't? That is really weird. Okay. Okay. Base. Base station. Why are some keys working and some aren't? I don't get it. I'm confused. All right, so let's use scalar, and hopefully it'll fucking work. Hey, yay. Here's our scalar track. I'm going to find a bass line in here, so let's solo this. And then we get to work on drums, and then we'll do a melody last. So here's our scalar. And what the fuck is going on with scalar here? Can somebody explain? What's Oh, it's on sequence. All right. I'm going to find a bass line now. Let's do this bass. What do we got? Should we do a just a common bass? Keep it simple. We'll go down and find like a straight bass. Is that for real? That's the bass line. All right. Let's put a loop on this so we can let it go. Find a bass. It's going good so far today. We've got a lead and bass. Let's find another bass one. Hey. All right, let's record that in. We'll just solo that track there. We've got no count in, so we should be able to keep the bass nice and simple. So let's record that in. Interesting. So I think we'll take this off. Let's try that again. And in fact, what we can do is just quickly come back over to scaler. Let's choose a different bass line. We'll go one down. That's better. Hey, Pete. All right, let's now put this in. Once we get this bass line in, we can decide on the sounds when we got like the last kind of 10 minutes, I reckon. We can nail all that shit. So let's go in here, bang, hit record. Why is it starting so late? Jamie, hi. And GarageBand covers, hello. All right, so we're going to trim this because it just doesn't feel right. So we'll trim this to there. We'll bring this back. And that should be enough to have at least a bass line. And if we come in here and split this down the middle, if I can get my finger there in the right place, let's split. We'll drag that there. Drag this here. We're getting there slowly. Nice. Now we can create another MIDI track. We're going to need to do some drums, aren't we? So let's bring this down here. We're going to load up. Let's do the NES one, shall we? Instruments. We'll go down to Audio Kit Pro, and we'll do SNES synth, and we'll find some kicks. Let's do a search. Kicks, kick, 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 kick. Castlevania kick. That'll do for now. So let's hit record, and we've got a click track. We'll get a count in. Everything will be nice. Let's hit go. We can do that again. In fact, what I will do is just get in here and go. Let's duplicate. And in the next track, we're going to look for a snare. Do a search for a snare. We got a Game Boy snare. What else we got? Snare. Mega Man snare. So those are okay. Mario Kart. That's the one. All right. We'll come in here and let's do a bit of quantization, shall we? So we'll turn on quantization, just make sure this is all good. Do a 16th. Make sure everything's neat in there. We'll do quantization on the kicks. We'll do a 16th. Make sure they're all neat. So now from here, we can get rid of that and let's do some copying and dragging. Put this over here. And we can come in and edit these. We're going to need some more drums. We're going to need some hi-hats. And so we're going to duplicate this again. And we're going to look for some hats. So we got here. Search hats. RPG hat. That seems like the right note. Okay, record. Dickhead. Let's go. See that first one? It was perfect. So what we're going to do is quickly just quantize it. Make sure it's right. We'll do an 1/8. See how that sounds. And now what I can do is just drag this out. We can either loop it, like so, which it's too short. Is it? Is it? It is too short. Hang on. We have to drag this out to there. Hang on. All right. Jade's a dickhead. Everybody put it in the chat. Jade's a dickhead. Thank you. I'll accept it. That worked, didn't it? So we can either loop it and go boom, and there we go, and just keep looping it up to there. So it's out of time. That sucks. So we'll come back here, unloop that, and we'll quantize it. Let's do quantize. We'll do a 16. Boom. Should be okay here. Awesome. Loop. All the way. Oh. Sweet. Okay, Jamie, thank you so much. You rock. All you guys rock. Thank you so much. Let's do a different set of stuff in here. We'll do a record. Yoink. That was okay. So we'll take this now and we'll scooch it. Why won't you let me do that? Come on, bro. Okay. So we'll scooch it there. We'll do a trim. Oh. Oh. What's going on? It's because it went over, isn't it? That's right. Yeah. So now we can do it. There we go. Fuck, this thing is so temperamental. Brad, thank you. Some guy. I got to do it in the right voice. Some gold for the palm of your hand, right out of my satchel from my unicorn. Love you long time, weirdo. Weirdo. All right, let's now loop this all the way to the end. And so far, this is it. Whoa! What happened? What's going on? Are you all right, Logic? Look at that. Woo! Okay, now we need another line in here. So we're going to take this one. We're going to copy this, duplicate it, and go under here. We're going to swap out the instrument for this one. I think we're going to use the Nintendo one. So Saga Synth is in this one. Let's remove that. We'll replace it with SNES. And let's find some kind of synth in here. Ooh. 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 What's that? Oh shit. I need to do this, don't I? I need to come over to this one and I need to take this and hit copy. And then in this track, I have to come over here. How do I paste it in? Oh, paste. There we go. Look at that. How cool is that? So now I have these chords in here. No, I don't have the chords. So, what did I use? Anime 9 for the chords? It doesn't matter because I already have the chords up the top. So we definitely won't use that sound. It's a cool sound. Let's just go through some sounds. Ooh. Ooh. Will that work? So this might work over here. We drag this over here. And now we can make a duplicate of this again. All right. So now we've got this keyboard here. We've got SNES. We've got scalar, which we can turn back on. And then let's find the thing I'm actually looking for. Did you see how that reset back to 0? Sucks, man. It's kind of got a Pac-Man feel to it. You know, we run out of time, 17 minutes. We actually got plenty of time. Oh, Jamie, really? Oh, God. You got to let me know as soon as you get it. You got to let me know as soon as you get it because then I'm closing down my store. So I'm just waiting for you to get your order and then the store's closed and then I can finally put up the new merch, which I've been working on for a fucking ages. So there's that. Let's put this in here. I think this is going to be okay. I want to hear it as a performance. I kind of like that better. So let's record that in. Let's just do the whole thing. I'll do a solo. Nice. Let's split it. Give it a split. And then we got these riffs here. And we can duplicate. Throw them in there. We can duplicate this one. Unsolo, unrecord. Oh yeah, I just noticed that May. It's fucking August. Maybe she means August. Fucking just don't use them anymore, man. They are the worst. They really went downhill, man. That t-shirt company. AFPC, thank you. Some guy dropped this out of his satchel. He was riding a donkey with a cornetto on his head. Fuck! Give me that dude's phone number. I love cornettos. Should we throw in another track in here? Why not? Let's start kind of mixing this and grabbing stuff. And let's take this. We'll drag all of this over here. And we'll remove some stuff. So I think we'll remove this. Is this the one we just did? Yeah. Let's remove this. And this. And this. This. And then we'll, oh, no. Let's do that. And we're going to drag this over here. And another one. We'll delete this one. And now let's copy this entire chorus. Drag. And is that what they said? They said it's shipped and will be there by... Is that what they said? Fuck, you know me. They are the worst. just want to hear this bass. Let's hear this bass. Let's go into general. I've got them all selected. That should be right. Hey, it worked. Okay, so we got time. I reckon I'm going to leave it at that. I think it's bouncy enough. I think I don't want to overcomplicate it. This is a song, you know. Hey, it's got a verse and a chorus, it repeats. So we're all good there. We can probably go out by throwing, copying all of this, and dragging it, just so we go out with something, because we ain't going out like that. Hello to E-Urban. Boom. Thank you guys for helping me hit the goal today. We hit the 5 out of 5. You guys rock. Thank you so much. Now, remember, we got Pete Johns coming up after this doing the happy hour. He's unlisted now, so that's cool. Plus, right now, happening live right now is the Summer Fun Fest over at Camp Gmae. Brad just performed over there. There's like another 18 artists that are performing over the next few hours. So there's that. I'll be a guest host at one point because I can't sing at the moment. Let's do something a bit fun, shall we? Give me a second. We're going to try and, because I said last week that last week we film scored, yeah? So this week I was going to film score to a video game, but I didn't have time to get a video game ready. So let's do something crazy. Let's see if this works. Ooh. How do I hide that? I want to hide that. Oh, we can do it this way. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's come over here to our dear friend Midjourney, and I'm going to type in create an original, unique, side-scrolling video game with a turtle as the main character. What else can we say? As a main character, fending off various sea creatures. Okay. Make it look 16-bit. Okay, so we're going to come over here, make sure we got landscape selected, everything good. I don't think I can select longer than a 5-second video. So let's get it to do its thing. What happened? Oh, it's creating. I'm going to let it do its thing. And no, not Ninja Turtles. No, fuck those turtles. Oh, wow. Look what it's doing. Oh, my God. This is sick. This is going to look really good with the clip. Look at that. It's fucking rad. Looks wicked. Okay, so I'm going to leave it off there till it's done. Is it finished? Is it finished? Did it only make images? No. It only made an image. We'll try it again. We'll go edit. Image. How do you change it back to fucking movie prompt? Oh, right. Okay. All right. So I've got to do this. Let's do this. Let's what do we got? 7 minutes. I got time to do this, yeah? We got time to do it. So we'll come over here. Remember, we got ChatGPT as well. So let's come over to ChatGPT. Make sure I got nothing on there. So create a 16-bit turtle image for a video game. It gave me images, but I actually want some moving video. And I got 7 minutes to kill, so we're all good. We've made it. We've actually made it. And this is going to make me a little turtle that I can import in. And then it'll... Look at that. Look at the little turtle, mate. Look at little turtle. Turtle. There we go. I want to save this. Thank you. Yes. All right, we'll come back over here. Let's add this turtle. Okay. Loop. Put the turtle. Here we go. Copy. Oh, I'm not showing you, am I? Here we go. Videos. Yep. Okay. Oh, man, it's not doing it right. Fuck, I'm just wasting time now. Where's this? It's just me. Anyway, this looks really cool. If only I could animate it. Well, I think we're done anyway, aren't we? We've got 5 minutes. Let's wrap it up and get out of here. There's it would have been cool. The Adventure of Turtle Quest for the Strawberry. Yeah. Why not? So this is 35% complete. It's going to at least move somewhat. Kind of, maybe. Unless it's not even an animated image. It looks like it's a loop, yeah. Happy days. Oh, look, it's actually animating. Alrighty. I could actually put this in as well. So when this is complete, what have we got? 5 minutes. Let's just fuck around. Let me tell you what's going on for tomorrow while we're waiting for that image to happen. So tomorrow here on the show, we got the rant happening. And look, this is a controversial thing. YouTube came out this week and they changed all the rules for YouTube for AI slop. They're going to demonetize AI slop channels. And then they did the unthinkable, which we'll explain tomorrow. We'll talk about it. YouTube are literally a bunch of cunts. Let's just say it for what it is. They really are. They have no idea what the fuck they're doing at the moment. All right. So here's our turtle. Can we just take this image, maybe, and put it through? Let's see if I can do that. Download. Error downloading image. Nice. Nice. Did that work? Okay. Let's try this. We'll give it one more go, eh? We'll save this to my camera roll. We've got one more go. Let's load this in here. Add. And we'll go loop. Turn this into a 16-bit video game. Has it done square? Oh, fuck off. can't. It's done another square image. Do you know how much money that's costing me each time? Fuck off. Invalid link. Awesome. It didn't cost me any money. All right, let's just play this song. Sorry, guys. I've wasted all your time. That's what I do. But thanks for hanging out. Let's play this out. This is let's stop the clock. Fuck. We've done it. With minutes to spare. Thank you all so much. Let's play this song. This is the Turtle video game. Alrighty. Let's do it. Awesome. Happy days. Turtles are rocking. There's our song. We're all done for this show. That was pretty easy. Chiptune music's pretty easy to fucking make. And it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it is some kind of song. I'll tell you, there's something else I want to tell you that we're looking at this week on the show. It's a big one. Pete, this is going to spark your interest probably. And I have an app this week that is going to blow your fucking mind. So basically, let me show you a picture of this thing. We're taking a look at this week. Have you ever wanted to stream from your iPad? Well, guess what? For most part, it's impossible to do. Well, that has all changed. I have an app this week that is going to blow your fucking minds. You can live stream to YouTube, to Twitch. You can have multiple cameras connected to it. You can have wireless mics connected. You can even connect to it anything you want, like one of these cameras, like a Logitech camera. You can also add in a Switch. If you've got a Switch and you want to play live, you can connect your Switch to the iPad. You can connect an Xbox One. You can connect a PlayStation 5 to it, and you can stream live to YouTube or Twitch all via your iPad. This app is free, 100% free, and it even works with the Stream Deck. You can now connect your Stream Deck to your iPad. You are not going to want to miss this show if you are into streaming, don't have a computer, and only have an iPad, because this thing is fucking insane. It really is. It's blown my mind. I spent all day with it yesterday just going, what the hell? The amount of stuff you can do just from your iPad streaming, it's incredible. So very exciting stuff. We got the usual apps and all that stuff coming up this week. Lots of cool sounds and all that. And fingers crossed, our interview this week, hopefully if all goes well, is with an amazing artist called Capsalam. She's already been on the show. We're having her back because she has a heap of new songs, and she's even doing her own like tourist video called Touching Grass, which is sick. So hopefully you can come and join us. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thank you for all the cool, very kind donations. I'm going to dump you over at Pete Johns. Remember, after Pete Johns, you've got Gmay happening. I'll be over there as well, hosting for a period of time. Tomorrow for the rant. Love you all. Do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better. All right, are going to stay awake and let's fucking hoge.